Don't be a bore, it's body step 134. You'll feel it in your core, body step 134. Get out the door, it's body step 134. You don't always have to be funny with us. Wow man, I'm sore. Body step 134. This is what you came here for, body step 134. What's up, I'm Judson MacDonald. He, him pronouns. I am based in Durham, North Carolina, and I'm a BODYSTEP instructor, trainer, assessor, and presenter. I'm keeping it real, y'all. I just taught BODYSTEP and I changed my shirt for you, and look, it's already happening. It's happening. I also teach body attack, body jam, Les Mills core, body pump, everything pretty much except cycle and yoga. First off, I want to welcome our new instructors to the BODYSTEP team. Welcome along. It's so great to have you joining this awesome movement of functional step training. If you are a seasoned instructor like myself, you've been in the game for a while, thanks for continuing to teach this awesome program. Hey, we know there have been a lot of changes down the line in the last year, and so thank you on behalf of the global team for all that you're doing to contribute to this program through your feedback, as well as teaching with passion, delivering world-class experiences across your community, and know how many ripples that creates across the world. It's truly spectacular to see on social media, hearing about in trainings, and to connect with instructors around the globe. My instructor story goes back a decade long. I started teaching in high school after I finished competitive cross country, and I needed something to give me longevity and to keep me moving. So before I went to college, I decided to start teaching Les Mills body attack. And after I got certified, I continued adding to my repertoire, teaching different programs like BODYSTEP and body pump and freestyle cardio dance and body jam. And it's created a really great career and community for me as I've moved different cities all over the globe. I've connected with so many of you and so many of our amazing participants. My why for teaching really is to create that experience, whether it's 30, 45, 55 minutes, that people can take their worries, leave them outside of the gym, and enjoy being kids again. I think back to those moments of recess where you were free and the hair was blowing in the wind and the sunshine, and you were playing with mini erasers, pretending that they were little imaginary elves at the trees with your friends, because that's what I did. And I miss that feeling so much. And a replicated feeling of that comes through in group fitness, right? We play with movement, we play with music, and it's so much fun to do it with other adults, and it's exciting to do it with so many different walks of life as well. My why is to create an experience where people can step away from real life. When I think about BODYSTEP, I think about our program essence, uplifted and alive. BODYSTEP alive means that we lift our hearts, we lift open our chests, we sit into a lot of hard squats, we do hip mobility, we work our glute strength, and we have a great time while we do it. And now more than ever, BODYSTEP helps me feel alive, functional, and strong. So what's up with BODYSTEP 134? This release was filmed in Studio One, which is our home-based Les Mills gym on Victoria Street in downtown Auckland City. It's got a really homey vibe. We've got a great set of music for this release, and the focus is simple stepping with functional focuses in strength and cardio. We've also got some great mobility options here in track 7 and the cool down, so that's something to keep a lookout for. Overall in this release, I think we're getting to the point where steady state cardio is becoming truly steady state. You'll notice a lower intensity with this track so that you can feel like you're actually having a conversation with somebody while you move. Continue encouraging your participants in your coaching to do this at their own pace. We don't want to overload or drive the heart rate too high. We're working to get the blood flowing and get the good energy flowing as well. This is our 4th release in the functional format. Now we're starting to gain more tracks in hips and glutes, as well as our new mixed strength tracks. So be excited as we're building our catalog, and continue using your back releases if you have them to create new experiences that live in the functional purpose while delivering old favorites. One suggestion for you, if you've got it, is BODYSTEP 103 mixed strength, makes an awesome steady state cardio track. The best way to experience this is to hop on to your step, put BODYSTEP 134 onto your TV, and just give it a go. You're gonna love the feeling and the music that comes through your screen. I've got 4 highlights to share with you from a few tracks to be really specific on in your practice, so that when you coach them, you'll coach them with success. Track 1 and 3, we see the new move, the wide to narrow squat. The wide to narrow purpose is activating our glutes and our quads and the sides of our legs very early on in the workout. The key focus here is to stagger your landing, right, left, right, to help ease the impact. While bracing the core, keep the arm lines loose so that you focus on the legs and you let your arms naturally do what they need to do to feel the movement and land back behind your step effectively. We set this up with layer 1 in track 1 so that we can enjoy it in track 3. So plan your phonetic cues, whatever you want them to be. Step wide, lift, step narrow, lift, march 4, 3, 2, 1. Track 5, the squat high pull. In this track, be very careful with the timing. After many fast tracks, we're gonna wanna rush this. Use your music cues and count the rhythm the first 2 reps of this exercise. Squat 4, 3, 2, high pull, 4, 3, 2, high pull, set. In technique for this move, the high pull comes to our lower chest and no further. Elbows track wide, forward of the body, underneath the shoulders. Think about targeting your elbows in line with your armpits. Any higher, we deactivate the shoulders, and we want to keep the tension in the right places for the correct training effect. Also in mixed strength, we have the push-up complex. Note that this move starts from the bottom. Yes, from the bottom. There's a great choreography moment here to perform with the lyrics of lean back. So starting from the lower position allows us to sit into the crouch and return to the strong push-up complex. Starting from the bottom helps us really use the muscles of the pecs, triceps, and deltoids to find that upper body burn, and using that crouch as a stretch and release. Have fun with it, play with it, and make sure to plan options: knees, toes, or kneeling. Track 7, hips. We've got the fire hydrant. If you're a Les Mills corer, does that make sense? You've seen this move before. In the fire hydrant, the key is to move from the outside of your knee so that we can really open up through the hips. These are gonna be small movements because it's gonna burn quite deep. Practice with Mark's coaching and role model technique in the masterclass to really master this move. While simple execution comes through in the coaching, experiencing the feeling before you teach it is vital. This is gonna help us floss the hips, just like our teeth, to keep them healthy, aligned, and to manage the everyday actions of sitting down in an office chair, driving. This is what helps us relieve pain, align our bodies better, and build functional strength that this class promises. And finally, in Peak 3 Athletic Circuit, you're gonna notice something. 3 rounds? We've had 6 since like what, Judson? Body Step 100? Body Step 85? Don't fear. The sets this time are a little longer, and if you teach a 30 or a 45-minute format primarily like me, you're actually gonna be really happy because now our 45-minute version truly is below 45 minutes. This Peak 3 is going to have longer bouts of intensity, so use your recoveries, plan to stay in simple layer 1 coaching as you get them set up, and then drive the music and the workout sooner into the sets. Remember, we're only doing each set 1 time, so we want to enjoy and find the benefits of it before the track is over. All in all, I'd have to say my favorite track is track 4, Peak 1. DJ, turn it up. Ooh, ooh. I love this song, and the specific moment I love the most is in the single jog up and down when the bass kicks in. Y'all, big suggestion here, don't say anything when that happens. When we talk about letting the music speak, this is one of those moments. Just like as instructors, where we play with our voices, the crescents and valleys, the highs and the lows, the music does that too. So let the music do her thing. In regards to connection and performance, I want to focus on the music in this release. Thank you for your feedback as you continue to send it. Remember, oftentimes our filming schedule is far ahead of when we receive releases. So while you give feedback and you receive sequential releases, your changes and your feedback are not often implemented until a couple releases down the road. So we hope that you're excited to see more variety in music, familiar songs, songs with lyrics, and this release is starting to show that feedback. Think of ways to tether the lyrics of the tracks in this release to the coaching cues you offer. One that I'm excited to use is goodies in track 2. I want your goodies, goodies. It's just a fun word that I can tether to my coaching to create just that little more cohesion with the song, the instructor, and the experience that people are feeling and enjoying. What lyrics can you find in this release that you can integrate into your own coaching? What things feel right to things you already say in day-to-day life? While our program has different levels of intensity, functional fitness, and play, never do anything that doesn't feel comfortable to you. Be yourself by using the words that you normally use, actions that you normally use, and know that you don't have to be Mark. You don't have to be Judson. Everyone wants you to be you. As you think about the ultimate you in this release, reflect on a few questions. What are parts of my personality that I show to my friends that I don't typically show to my participants? What's the worst thing that could happen if I made a fool of myself, messed up a track, said the wrong lyric? If you had to trade one skill that you're really good at for something you want to be better at, knowing that that thing you're good at would get worse, what would it be? I heard this question on a podcast and it got me thinking about the things that I'm actually good at. Give it a go. How can you integrate more of who you are into every time that you teach? It's that simple. Or is it? Once again, thank you so much for how you show up and show out for BODYSTEP. 134 is going to be an amazing release, and we can't wait to continue to show you what's down the line. Enjoy this release, train functional, choose happy, and we'll see you in 135. I guess we're thinking of jokes for that. Oh gosh. Try this on for size. BODYSTEP 135. Try me on I'm wise. BODYSTEP 135.